Good morning, everybody. This is Sarvjit Gill from Computer Center, and we are going to have regular sessions on every Saturday at this same time. And in the future, we will be discussing most of the common subjects on DevOps. DevOps is really in high demand these days. So I will start doing all these things. Today is introductory session as well. Some of the things that we can work with DevOps to do some kind of complex task that are related to development and operational, the functions of enterprise teams. So basically, rather than talking, I will show you something on the screen, and that will my goal will be to encourage people to learn more, most recent things, more and more. If they can do themselves, it's better. For my understanding, I believe that it is, as they say, that it is better to make somebody capable of fishing rather than giving them a fish. So let us start with our session today, and I hope that I can do something better for you people to understand and to get comfortable with the DevOps operations. And I want to prove here that DevOps is really a very, very simple technology, and it is so innovative that it is helping many of the enterprises. And let us start. I will mention here that I am going to show you two parts of the previous podcast that I had prepared for, actually, live stream I prepared for the LinkedIn a few weeks ago. But because we are starting again, there was a huge gap in between the previous one and today's. So let us start. I will start doing. I will this time I will be showcasing all that parts of the previous video, and that still is valid for getting introduction for new people who might have joined today. So let us. I will start with the showing you the first video first, and then we will start the other one.
There are three lines, media only, nothing like
So basically, what I'm hearing is that I got unedited video, and let me bring it to the point where we want to start introduction.
startup screen. I am welcoming you. I have a computer training center, research center. Name is research center, not a training center. But this research center has been teaching people ever since 1990, and it is still running under the name of CRC Institute on Navashehar, Punjab. So you guys can go there and get some talk to them and find what they offer at this time. What I'm showing you is the first screen. You are welcome, and now we are going to discuss what are these things. So this is a question for everybody, uh, because this is my way of teaching or mentoring or guiding people. There are three lines. Each line has four tools, four softwares. First is Jenkins, Circle CI, Bamboo, TameCity, Ansible, Puppet, Chef, and the CF Engine, Terraform, Ansible, CF Engine, Chef. So there are three lines, three categories. So I want to see how many people know it. How many people are actually, uh, uh, yes, thank you, LinkedIn user, thank you very much. Uh, yes, Vidya is there. Vidya says, I can hear you. Okay, so Ravinder says some scratching noise. Yes, that's fine. Thank you very much. I will keep an eye on the comments time to time. So when we are saying that, I'm talking about these three categories at this moment. So first of all, Jenkins, Circle CI, Bamboo, and TeamCity. We're talking about DevOps. DevOps is not restrained to any to particular tool, but it is a way of it is a process way of processing things, way of developing things, and it is a procedure kind of. I would call it a DevOps is a procedure. So first Dev is for developer people, and the Ops is for operational people. For example, if you develop some software in one company, and in that company you come across in that team you come across a need to integrate software, whatever is written by developer A, developer B, developer C, all those people. And yeah, this happens everywhere, integration manager and this and that, right? So people are developing software and they are integrating into one, and then they when they integrate into one, they test it, and then they check the code quality, sonar cube, and other things, right? So all those things oh the three talks at high level. So yes, thank you very much for the feedback. Yeah, actually, I'm just going ahead with the questions, and I'm giving some delay. I'm giving some lag for everybody. And my point is not to test anybody. I am giving DevOps Practical 101. So, and I also mentioned that I will be using Jenkins here, right? So, first category is a group that is called what it is called. Okay, and the Ansible, Puppet, and Chef. What is called Terraform, Ansible, and Chef engine, CF configuration engine or Chef. So anybody who is new, who have not done any DevOps, who has never, did some kind of development. Somebody who is Java developer. I hope that they know all of them. If they don't know, then still it will be better to make it clear before we go ahead with the other practical chores, right? So let us go to the second screen. It will tell you what it is. Now, I'm not testing you. I'm not putting any examination for you here, but this is just taking your mind so that your mind can grab everything in. So first set is a category. If I'm not using Jenkins, I will be using Circle CI. If I'm not using Circle CI, I will be using Bamboo. You know, yes, with that is good. You are calling it integration tool. I take it that is correct one, but I would call it an integration server. Well, maybe I don't differ with you. That is a meaning. Okay, so Jenkins. If I don't use Jenkins, then I will be using Circle CI. If I'm not using Circle CI, I will be using Bamboo. I will be using TeamCity. Easiest way is go to your right hand side of your browser and use chat. Oh, okay. Let me tell you what we call that AI, and that is oh, now they have Copilot available also. Chat GPT. Chat GPT will tell you all these things, and what you will do first, you will go there and ask what is Jenkins, and it will tell you what is Jenkins, and then it will tell you what category it is, and then go for a search, list all those tools in that one, and you will get that. I got it that way, right? So next slide. Now let us go to slide 2, where I have answered these questions. So these are the ones. So basically, integration server. Well, you know what? That is good answer, but rather than more generic term is automation server, right? Jenkins does integrate, and also it does deploy. It does many other things, right? So Jenkins CI, Bamboo, TeamCity, Circle CI. I don't remember others one because I'm not. I am DevOps engineer, but I'm not a software development engineer. So I won't go into that kind of a discussion. But look at the Ansible second line configuration server. Right, those titles are given by me. I'm not guaranteeing that if you are finding something else, I will agree with you. Right. So first of all, automation servers. I miss S from the servers. Those are automation servers. Then configuration servers, Ansible, Puppet, Chef, even Puppet old one. Puppet is having DSL kind of languages, all those things. Ansible. So infrastructure as a code tool. This is Terraform, Ansible, and Ansible comes in two of them. Right? So Ansible is a good one, right? Terraform is the one that is Terraform is the one that is actually comes in infrastructure as a code as well as no, Terraform is the infrastructure as a code. Mainly, it is a provisioning tool, right? So yeah, you can do that. Call it that, right? So in the this slide, you see we have three categories, and in these three categories, I am very much inclined to take the subjects of the very first tool that I mentioned. This sequence is given by me. I put the first one as intentionally. Maybe those ones are coming in second or third place, but I don't compare their data. How they are used, how much they are used. But most likely, Jenkins is the topmost tool being used these days. Ansible also is the topmost tool in its category, and Terraform. Wow, exciting! Terraform. You will love Terraform when we will come to that subject, right? So these are the three categories. Now let us go to see what we need to learn next, right? So next is when we are going to go through learning of this thing. This thing, my title is DevOps Practical 101. So we are learning how we write pipelines, how we are doing our DevOps, and how we are doing other things. So what we need. So basically, prerequisites. These are prerequisites officially, right? But for me, none of them. I can tell you why. Okay. So Java or C Sharp, Eclipse or VS Code, Tomcat or HTTPD server, web development. Some of web development. Or not only web, enterprise development also works there. This is just came in my mind when I was writing this slide. So yeah, okay, and the last one, confidence. Oh my God, confidence. You need confidence. Have anybody seen? Can somebody tell me what color is there? Is the confidence? Is that blue? Is that red? Is that yellow? Anybody seen confidence? Confidence is something that you might find many books on confidence, but you won't see the confidence itself. And you have to see the confidence. I will give you some examples. Fine. So what is the confidence? So confidence is something that somebody calls you up, and you don't say if, then, what, those questions when you are answering them. You tell them straight one line. Okay. So there is confidence. Maybe you are wrong, but you are confident, right? You need confidence to go through the scripting. You cannot do scripting without confidence. I am telling you, and in following slides, I will tell you that CI/CD pipeline is a type of scripting. It is type of scripting. And you will say, "Oh, this is GUI." Yes, this is GUI. And how you say scripting? Scripting is the black window, right? Black window. This is called terminal window. Some people call it CMD. Some people call it shell. Some people call it different ways. But then you can argue with me. Oh, is that scripting? Yes, it is. It is scripting. Now, what you define scripting? I define scripting as a step of commands arranged in a particular order, right? If you see, if you agree with me, then we will be good from here. You have the confidence to put the commands in a particular sequence to get things done. Simple example. Have you heard mirror nightly restore term? Mirror nightly restore term? Yeah, okay. If you are an owner of a company and you have software running as a gaming server, and you have developer team, you are developing your own games, and you come up with some issue, and somebody tell you, yeah, you need a DBA. Why? Because the software is mainly the main backend software is database main for gaming. So it can be any database. I had worked in DB2 in a couple of things, and most of things, right, I would say. Yes. And so what happens? There is a problem, and somebody in your team tells you, yeah, you need a DBA. So what DBA will do? DBA will do many things. One of them is backup and restore, right? Backup and restore of the database too. So you take the backup, you move the backup to destination, and you restore it. And that's that one written in one script that goes overnight. The typical name was heard at the time when I was working with one of the gaming company, Mirror Nightly Restore. So they take the backup from the production, move it to the development environment, do something, whatever they want to do. I mean, mask the data kind of thing, and restore on the development server, right? Where the developers next day they know currently we are at this stage and we are developing and we're improving this and this game, right? So this is mirror nightly resource, and the mirror nightly resource is a script, and the script has minimum of 3 commands. It cannot be less than 3. Why? Because it is checking if the backup is complete on the production, then it is moving the backup to the dev environment, and then it is doing the restore. So you need to have the confidence, and you need to know that where I'm speaking from is something where we need to have some confidence. If not perfect, then at least some confidence, so that you can tell somebody, I can write a script. If you can write a script is commonly used keyword these days, but before it might be something else. But for now, let us go with the next slide. So if you have to do some research or do some practice or do some hands-on on DevOps, and that also at 101 level. 101 level is basic walkthrough. My language is basic walkthrough, whatever, right? Basic walkthrough DevOps, basic walkthrough DB2, basic walkthrough Oracle, basic walkthrough ETL, whatever. So this is the practical DevOps, practical 101. I'm not wasting your time as a theory, but if there is somebody who has never learned what is DevOps and what are other things, and those people will not be able to follow up without I am giving this initial knowledge. So DevOps 101, you will install web server, very simple. You will install Jenkins, very simple. Why very simple? Everything is defined in their download page, most likely, right? And create automation pipeline. This is great. Okay. So within the automation pipeline, now automation pipeline is one script for me, only one script, having 3 steps: build, test, deploy. Okay, so that is not automation. That is just a manual pipeline. That term doesn't exist. So it can be manual testing, it can be manual build, it can be manual deploy, but manual pipeline doesn't exist anywhere. I never heard. So if you create a trigger, the last step here, what I mentioned here about in the bullet points, that one is making it automatic. For example, you create a trigger on your repository, source control mechanism, SCM, where you can write the code. Your developers are writing all the code and pushing everything to GitHub and or Bitbucket or whatever, or maybe even what is the other one, GitLab. So from there you create a trigger, and trigger will trigger your build procedure, and the build is chained further to test, and test is chained to deploy. So this is build, test, deploy. But what is the DevOps? So DevOps CI/CD. CI is integration, and CD is continuous development. Oh, I'm sorry, continuous deployment, continuous delivery, right? Okay, we will go through everything. This is only 101, and I will produce further sessions prepared for your intake. But before that, I would say it looks like that I'm talking too much on the discussion, and time is running away. And you know what? I will go a little faster now. So next slide. So today, what I'm telling you, fashion Jenkins is a fashion theory. The first title, Jenkins as a script. It is a script. We can prove it, no problem. Jenkins as a build tool. Jenkins is a build tool. We build the software, right? Using Jenkins. Actually, I would say Maven is a build tool. Anyway, Jenkins is as a build tool, right? Yes, so I will show you. But sometimes Jenkins is not building; something else is building, and we are triggering that build tool with the Jenkins. So Jenkins, other thoughts are testing, deploy, continuous delivery, and continuous deployment. All those things. Then practical session, practical session Jenkins as a master script. It will work like a script, but it will be controlling some other scripts. So if one script controls some other scripts, then that is called a master script. Then complete practical Jenkins as a build tool. So I am prepared to give you full walkthrough to the complete end-to-end project. Right? I have that one available, but I still doubt that 32 minutes right now into the session. I do not want to go more than 50 minutes, right? Actually, 1 hour, we can go up to that. So Jenkins as a master script, what is the requirement? I have been using Sun Microsystem VirtualBox ever since when Hyper-V was not even developed in my research lab. In my research lab, I'm talking about, I have been using some machines, virtual machines, and it is important because you cannot do everything on the physical machines, right? I'm not talking only about 2023. I'm talking about when I started doing my research lab. My last year in full-time job was 2010, and in January 2011 I was laid off, and from there on every company offered me the contract. And between these contracts I got some free times available, so I had made one of my test research lab at home, and I can bet you I have some computers that are more than a small company. But I let us put it aside. And research work is usually intensive. Sometimes I can't wait. If in the middle of the search something goes wrong, or for some other reason, I need to roll back to the initial state of all the VMs. Then when it is more than 3 VMs, it takes a discouraging amount of time. So I have developed 3 PowerShell scripts controlled by one PowerShell master script. Let us use the Jenkins instead of master script. So that is my first, I would say, my first demo. Then it means Jenkins is not too much special. Jenkins is, Jenkins already. You are saying echo hello world, second step echo how do you do, echoes third script well how about you, anything, 3 steps, right? So next one is as a master script. Okay, well, I forgot to change the title there. Jenkins can perform this by pipeline. Okay, I would say Jenkins as a development tool or integration, but the title, I missed this step to modify this title anyway. So build tool. So Jenkins can perform this by mode pipelines. Okay, so we are still talking about the master script. Jenkins can perform this by any mode pipeline. There are 3 modes of different pipelines that we can make with the Jenkins. 3. I'm saying 3. Don't jump on me, right? You may have more. We will do this one by declared pipeline. In the practice, we will be doing with the, yeah, we will be doing with the, I was not aware that my mouse is showing up on the presentation also. Anyway, so if we do it for 5 virtual machines, these 3 steps, then it is very intensive, right? So it may discourage me. I am doing some research. Now you will say, oh, why you 3 scripts or 3 VMs together? Why not in one? Yes, you can do in one. But there are situations when I have up to 7 virtual machines. At the maximum, I had used 12 virtual machines in one go, right? So when I start doing something, for example, you have Oracle rack. If you have something DB2 DPF, How many? I have seen 49 in one of my clients, right? 49 nodes. One is master node and 48 are the partition node. Anyway, so let us move on to next thing as a build tool. Java developer might already be familiar and all those things, and this one is going to stay with you. You can read it later on. Let me skip this one, and you can for the sake of simplicity, I will write HTML one page, and that page I will. I'm not writing the trigger at this moment. I don't want to make that much complicated for the newcomers, right? So we will do that one in future sessions if somebody gets stuck over there, right? So Java developer might be familiar to the Maven with Jenkins to perform, compile, build, and test deploy steps. For the sake of simplicity and to encourage more new scholars toward the automation, I will use even simpler example. For today's example, we will be installing HTTPD, which is web server from Apache, and we'll run a static page, hello world page, and then we will modify the file in the repository and the Jenkins to deploy it to the web server. We will know this. This is a very simple example, but it is our way of learning and the way I teach people. I assist people is that I go always to simplest one step. Right? So some people who are just enjoying my talk, how I talk, they are taking it like a fun. They are most welcome. And then I have put some steps for more advanced people, and those already know this one. I bet you they already know this one who are doing so. They are already know ambient commands. They already know all these commands, but they might be wondering how to integrate it, how to make a DevOps pipeline, and with the Jenkins. Now, Jenkins is the most popularly used tool, but they might be using something else. Oh well, I can bet you I can use the shell script to do all these things, and I can put it in my team. So, well, I would do. Jenkins is free for me. It is they might be charging from the enterprises, but not for me. Right? So, well, yeah, there is a reason. You test to do something that you make sure that Sarjit was saying it correct. It is a script, and it is a script arranged such a way that when I wrote one script in 3 months, why it takes 3 months? The script was ready from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. night, and it was working. And then I ended up, completing the script by 3 months. Right? I will tell you very interesting story. I don't know if I have time to tell you the story, another story, but let us try to do some practical first. Okay, so this is last slide, and I'm going to start my virtual machine while you read this out. Okay, guys. Now, if there is any part remaining part of the story, then we will do it while we are moving in through the practical. And if you guys need more talk, I can talk for hours and more than a day, which will be boring for you guys. But let me go to the virtual machine and let us do some practical hands-on. Right. Jagdeep Kumar. Welcome, Jagdeep Kumar. JD. I call my friend JD. Okay, and he is my very close friend. Had been I know him for a long time, very nice person. So Jagdeep Kumarji, I'm telling you one thing that this stream is going to 3 platforms, and every platform is going to record it. You can come back and view everything. But additionally, I am planning to put every script, every command in on YouTube. It's easier for me. I'm having some issues because YouTube is not allowing to create me more than two accounts and per phone number, right? So I do not want to spend money on getting a new phone for creating 2 sessions only. My this phone is very powerful and I love it. Yeah, another thing, I don't have staff yet. Right? I was pinging some of my friends if they can assist me a little bit, or they want to get something out of my, knowledge or something else. I hope somebody will respond back and then we will do something. But you can always. Oh, maybe I gave you the email ID. That is info@computer-research-center.com. Send me an email. What you want, I will mail it back to you. That is my promise. As long as I'm not getting thousand emails a day. So far, I can attend about 100 mails right a day personally, single person. Right, I'm just running all these things. I'm spreading this knowledge. Because if some people has asked me in the past, and I'm not saving that much time to because as I say, I'm working as a contractor based contingent worker, and I have to go for many interviews, all those things. So let me start the demo. So in this demo, if the time passes 11:30, I will have to terminate and I will apologize, but I will give you everything that you might need to proceed further. So this is my virtual machine, and in this virtual machine, I have installed a couple of things ahead. So you can see my videos, YouTube videos for installation things, or you can send me an email. I will send you myself personally. So installation is very straightforward. Nothing much to do. Everything on your table, right? So I am going to see if my Jenkins is running, right. So we will go through very simple step, and I will try to do as many as demos. I have 3 demos ready actually, and I think that looking at the time, I will be able to do only one demo. And the one demo today's my effort. Most of my effort is in convincing you guys that DevOps is not more complex than yourself. You guys are more complex than DevOps. And further Jenkins, right? All these things are for a human being. And I can bet you, if you tell me what else you need to learn, I will teach you in 3-4 months, right? Because if you have everything available, if you have you so if if you have all the resources available, the research is a cool breeze, right? So I hope that everybody can do that, not only me, right? So I'm going to Jenkins. Jenkins is a browser-based tool, right? So, and let us see. I have what I have. I have nothing. This is like actually I had installed this one. I'm using this one because I cannot foresee if there is any Java problem or something like that. But uh, what I said in my presentation of the slides that uh, I will create I will use only pipelines. There is freestyle project as well, which is more close to the scripting, but pipeline is actually a set already capable of passing control from one step to another step automatically. So my name is nothing. It is doing nothing. It is just it's just nothing. Nothing is this pipeline, right? Funny, right? So what you will do? There are 2 ways to do here: pipeline script and pipeline from SCM. SCM, oh, GitHub. Okay, so I will go for pipeline. Now from here, you have many things. Hello world. Hmm? See, if I have to explain you, this is the most simplest one actually. Correct English. My grammar. So this is simplest example available in the world, and that is hello world. So when you run it, what do you see? Save it, and then build now. Now run command is build now. Okay. If you click it, you see in the build history, you will see, you can go for the logs, you can say, see what happened, success, okay, and go to console output. So this is what you see, okay. What do you do? How will you make some other things? Nothing script is going to give you some idea. I will go back to nothing, and then I will go to configure. And when I'm going to configure, I am copying these steps. Okay, you can copy these. These are called stages. Okay, so I copy the stage and make it 3. Okay, so when you are looking at this one, look at the checked option below the box. I hope you can see it properly. If you are not getting very good resolution, then I will complain to the vendor why it's not going there. But to me, it looks like it should be crystal clear, right? And then when I'm recording videos, they are coming at 1080p crystal clear, right? Anyway, so hello world, hello world, hello world 3 times doesn't make any sense, right? What we'll do? I will say. Oh no, what I was telling you, that this command that is going inside is a Groovy sandbox. Groovy sandbox is called Groovy script. Groovy script is a scripting language like VB script, like JavaScript, and like other scripts. It's a Groovy script. I'm not against anybody who is making so many scripting language and those things. I am rather in favor, in their favor. But you guys can be pissed off why so many languages and this and that. I can tell you one thing: there is cool breeze here. With this Jenkins tool, at least you can do anything. They have everything available. You write your own script and then you can use that own script. Okay, that's what I will be doing. Okay, so step 1, step 2, step 3. Okay, so step 1, I would say step 1, right? So I am saying step 1, okay, like this. So I will say BUILD step, right? What? Okay, I'm going to call it build, and I will try to go a little faster. I hope you already understand what I'm doing. I'm not cheating you, but I am giving you some time to breathe. Your brain should breathe something a little bit, so that I maybe it's too light for everybody, most of them, but bear with me. I will give you so intensive stuff that you will prepare your own package at home and keep it shelved, so that you can sell it and make money, become some kind of programmer or freelancer and make some money. I will assist you. Okay, then test. This is test, right? Test step, and this is a deploy step. I will unwrap other secrets in coming sessions. Right, so I will save it, and we are using the Groovy script, right? So build it now. What you will see? What are you expecting? 3 steps. So you have 3 steps now. In this run, you can see, go to your console output and see build work, test step work, deploy step work. So this is simple thing, right? What I'm going to do here is I'm going to bring up a virtual machine, and I will show you 3 machines here. Add machine. Where is my machine? It should be in D drive, right? Okay, D virtual box, and WinXP, and right. And I will bring another one. Add from there. I have more machines, and this is XP, right? And bring another one. I would add. There are 3 machines. So what I'm doing, I will show you that if I want to roll back something, how quick it can be with Jenkins, right? Okay. So we will run them up, and I will show you what they have. They have. So only thing that I will do to save time is that I will save. I will change some of the wallpapers on these machines, on the three machines, and we will go through the same step that we have prepared for hello world. Nothing script. Nothing script. No, nothing pipeline, and we will put that in, and we will show you. I will show you how I am, why I'm saying that we can do anything. Oh, anything, yeah, whatever. So I'm not sure if you are seeing the opening music for this one, for this one, and for this one, right? But if you may not be able to hear, because this is what I'm sharing is a window, so window will not incorporate the audio, right? So, but let me see. My first machine that I have started is having the Bliss background, right? So with this machine, I will go ahead and change the properties, and let us go to desktop, and let us remove the. I will put to none, so it makes the blue, right? So I will leave it that blue. Now, when you will restart the machine, log off, log on, it will show you blue, right? So that means we are one step in our modifications ahead, right? So I will try to show you how do I through Jenkins, right? How do I change? So this is the second one, which is WinXP, and from there also properties, and this is the third machine. So I don't want to change anything. So properties, and I will change the desktop here. Desktop, I will remove the wallpaper, and then I will change the color to, I would say, gray. Apply. Okay, so I have gray background on this machine. On this one, I will go to get desktop and remove the wallpaper, and then I will make it green. Okay, so this is green. Okay, so already done. So these machines are up and running. Okay, I'm trying to make a quick change so that you guys can see how Jenkins can be useful. I beg your pardon that I have used up too much time, but we are still safe, right? So I have used too much time talking, but see, nothing script. In real world, we will be doing more than this. What I'm showing you, but first of all, let me test one of the command. How do we do the script? Okay, so I will go to like I don't remember all the commands, as I said I'm all practical. Now no theory is available in my mind. I will create one simple script, and I will go with testing the script, and the other scripts. Yeah, well, you know what? Leave it. I will use it directly to save time, right? So let me go. And what I'm doing here is this is Groovy script, right? So even in the Groovy script, there is a bat command which is for Windows, right? So I will say PowerShell minus F. Let me see PowerShell. I would sorry. Let me put a single quotation here. I don't want to violate any syntax, right? And that is going to minus F. Then I will give the path of the script and see if we are lucky, it will go quickly. What we want to do the first step? Stop the machines, right? Okay, so copy, and minus F is now. It cannot work that way because there is no path. Complete path is required. Dot PS1, right? So let me give the path for this. So, oh no, let me put everything first, and then I will change. Sorry. Oh, where is my thing? Okay, so I will go and this way. I'm not sure because yeah, well, I'm sure that it will work. And there's now no spaces, otherwise I will put double quotation. But I'm not sure if there is anything coming up with an error. to consume more time. And then in that case, I will have to make the corrections, right? Second time. So I want to do everything right now. If that works, then you guys are already sure that this is what I am telling you for a long time. That then that means okay. So that these are this is script and all these steps are stages. Stages have the steps. So one stage, two stage, and a script and script, and then script and another script, right? Same thing. So what I'm doing here is I will show you what I'm doing here. And I'm stopping the machines, swapping the disk to the original one, and starting the machine again. So first is stop machines, second is swap disk, and third one is. So let us save this one and let us build it now. If you and me are lucky, there is no error. Then oh no, there is error. See, how can I be so perfect? Let me see the console output. What is the problem? Oh, unexpected. So yeah, well, if you don't have an error, you won't learn. I tell you, you are lucky that you have an error, right? Okay. So go back to the script name and then configure it again. And then we are in Groovy syntax, which is Java, right? And I have to escape the backslashes, right? I can do one more thing. I can put forward slashes here. It will recognize the forward slashes and it will do the required stuff with the BAT command. BAT batch command is for Windows, right? So I'm saving it, and this time I am 99%, 99.9999 whatever. Sure, it will work. Oh no, 5, 4, 5, 3. They all fail. What is saying? Let me see what it's saying. Doesn't like something. So sole output. PowerShell is not off. See, that is why I learn too much, right? I have too many errors. And believe me, if you don't have a hurdle, you don't learn a lesson, right? I'm begging your pardon for wasting time. Nice. POWER PowerShell and PowerShell and PowerShell. Right, all the three. Save. Don't tell anybody that we have a perfect person here doing the things. Right? Okay, save me because too much praise is not good. Oh, this is also failing. Oh no, it's not failing. This is succeeding, right? Oh, see, where is my machines? What are they doing? Are they stopping or not? Oh, so we will see what it is saying about. We have to go to the console and find the error, right? And if we go here, so what it is giving out, could not find a registered name. Oh my. Okay, so what I'm explaining you here is that I do not have this is my configuration file VMs, right? So VMs had to have all the names of the scripts, right? Oh, sorry, of the names of the virtual machine, and the way I arrange them is very straightforward. Go to the path like this, paste the path, and then paste the name of uh, the VM. Oh, sorry, not that one. I'm wrong with this one. See, that is very hard. You know what? Like, if you don't have hurdles, how you can learn, right? So I am showing you this way, okay, then this way, and then this way, right? And second is coming as a XP, and then third is coming XP win. Other way around, right? Is that correct? You guys can correct me, but I am unfortunately I'm alone in my studio today. I hope that somebody will come up to help me next time, right? I don't know how many people are willing to do volunteer work, right? But I always do volunteer work. I am breathing, I am eating, I am doing whatever, everything is volunteer. Right? So let us go to other things, right? Now go to script, and now you guys, everybody should pray that it should work, right? What happened to the other one? I don't know. Will it stop or what will do? This situation never seen before. See the new pipeline right now. So that was a pipeline with the PowerShell scripts, right? So admin, we can prepare a uh, new one to demonstrate same concept as to how we can uh, Jenkins Jenkins PowerShell, whatever name you want to PowerShell. So it was a pipeline, and from there we will go for declarative syntaxes, right? This is we have kept it so simple that like for some of the stages that were being handled by a script, right? So let us copy paste the one that we had already prepared. This is same thing. I think if there is any difference, then you may consider that, what, like I think on the replace images, I had given wrong script in the main webinar, in the main demonstration. So actually what we need to do is we need to shut down all the machines that are mentioned in our config file. Config file is sitting there in the scripts where we have all the scripts: start, swap, stop, and swap. So VM has all the three virtual machines. So it is supposed that all of the machines might should be running beforehand. So let me start those three machines. So we have to not only start, we have to change something a little bit so that we can prove that we have our machines have rolled back actually, right? So uh, 2 and 3, all three machines will come up, and these are small machines, Windows XP. I chosen for the sake of simplicity and speed, because we are making the concept clear here that Jenkins is so powerful and Jenkins is so uh, flexible that you can use any script, you can use any program that practically runs already, right? So this is Windows XP in three different names. So we have started one of them. First one, maybe this one. Oh, they are all starting yet. So what we tried to do last time was to change the wallpaper so that when we roll back, we can find the original wallpaper at the back, right? So what I'm doing, let me explain meanwhile it's coming up. What I'm doing actually, that whenever I prepare any VirtualBox machine, I always make a original copy where I start doing my research from, right? So I think I did not load that file in the editor, but here is the one in D drive. We have virtual machines in one of the. Another thing that I noticed many times, what happens is this VirtualBox is very sensitive to the security matters, right? So what I do is I prepare a machine with the same name as the directory name. The convention is that same name as a directory name, machine name, and disk name is the same. So that way it is easier. I don't have to provide too many parameters. So for the simplicity, so that is what I did. So what I mainly have done so far, that this original image is equal to the basic. This is original image. See, the size is same. So when I will do some activities on the machines, the size will tend to increase, right? So on the properties, when we go to the desktop, we remove the wallpaper. Okay, so just for keeping the steps simple, right? So apply, and when you apply, then it has a blue background, right? So let us see the next one, the other machine. these machines are auto login mode, right? So I have set up the account such a way that I don't have to intervene. It just goes on, and just goes ahead with the default parameters, default password, right? So this is the one that's coming slow a little bit because the system is slow. So basically on this one also, I will remove this one, and because it is the same color as the other one, I will just change a little bit. Desktop color also. Let me make it green. Oh, that is too green. Let me change a little bit, make it little not not hurting your eyes. Okay, so this is the background now. And then on this one, let us see what is the background. The third machine will go to remove this one. Oh, that was green actually, right? So yeah, like let us change it to somebody else, something else, right? Make it dark gray. Okay, so that background is dark gray, right? No, it's gray. So these are the machines, these are running, and then when our Jenkins pipeline will run, what it will do, it will shut them down one by one. And once the machines are down, it will keep waiting, keep poking the status, and then once that goes, then it will go ahead to change the disk, swap the disk, right? So on my Jenkins pipeline, I will just show you that this is stopping VMs. So this PowerShell script is automatic, and it will stop it, and then replace image is actually I have pulled out of the three stages. So rollback images is the script that only simply copies the images over, right, from the original to the current one, right? So third one will be the start the machines backup. So let us go to save it, and after saving this script, we will just build it now. When it takes some time, I will show you how it proceeds, right? All the steps should be whatever the console output is coming from the scripts. Okay, so where is the script? Oh, let me from here. I will go for console. See the machines are coming down already, right? So see the machines are coming down one by one, right? And then this is our Jenkins, console output. So XP was running and then stopping now, then Win XP and then XP, then XP Win, all of them, and now they are restoring. See, first script has given a command to shut down actually. So WinXP, it has first stop VM has issued a command. Now because it's ACPI shutdown, it takes time to save everything and then go to the power off state. Then again, when the second script kicked in, it was still running. It was still running, did not stop by the time because it went quickly, right? So then it was waiting on this one, then it was waiting on XP, then it was waiting on XP Win. So now from this one, it indicates that it is storing the disk for the Win XP, right? And for XP, that has done already, and the XP also restoring the disk, right? There is no error so far. Actually, last time when it was a webinar, and that time we had prepared all in a hurry, all in rush, right? So we forgot to give the proper permission to the machine folders. Even though it started, but right overwriting the images has entered into an error, right? So that never completed. So we had a shortage of time because we had scheduled that webinar for only 1 hour. So now I am showing you that this works very well. It works so great that like it is similar to now the performance and the features all depend upon your scripts because Jenkins has nothing to do with it, and right, and it doesn't put any performance contribution into the process, right? So this way, this indicates us that see, it is doing the work as per your scripts. If you have Python, if you have Perl, if you have a PowerShell or whatever VB script or JavaScript, everything, right? See, it has completed overwriting the script, sorry, the image. Now it is powering on. So it is powering on the machines, right? So what I was saying that whatever the language you like and whatever the language you choose over the other, those language that you are using under the hood, those will be telling upon the on the speed. See, the first step, stop VM took only 12 seconds, and then second step, replace images took 2 minutes 32 seconds. Then start VM took 16 seconds only, right? So this is all about it, and like Jenkins is really a hero on managing the things uh, from as a master script kind of thing, right? I would say the master script, it is controlling all those things. Now, don't think that this is simple a master script. It is very big thing, very big thing. We will come to that those points. It's very big stuff, right? It's just like a big software. In my history, there might be some others like I have seen before. IBM scheduler was very good for me, and there was one open, I don't know from what was the name, that was also from, that was from Oracle, that was also very good. But I really appreciate Jenkins. People have done a lot of good work here. That's why. So the machines are coming up. See, even though it has given a commands, the machines are not properly up, right? See, they are still coming one by one. See, this one is off now. This one is also coming up, right? The third one. So it is up to the speed of the machines, but the scripts have done its work, and see, the images are back. Their wallpapers are back. This one wallpaper is original. This one wallpaper is original. On that one, that was the original one. So this is all about this one. So please try to communicate back, and I will display my email ID so that if you need any help, I will spend my time because I am spending my time anyways. It's